I remember around about 3 years ago when I started investing in Cape Town, people would say to me that you cannot find cash flow deals in Cape Town. And my friends, I have been finding deals in Cape Town year after year. What is my secret? I think my secret is that number one, I've been persistent. I've been at it. I haven't given up yet. I am continuously learning the terrain. Number two is because I am also exploring different strategies. Not all strategies will work, but there are some strategies that work. And some of my friends who have also discovered another strategy that we're talking about here, they have also started to win. And these are some of the other people that I'm actually teaching. Now, over and above that, the third thing is that I don't give up. And that's the same thing with being persistent, isn't it? I don't give up. I knock doors, and on knocking doors, I negotiate. From negotiating, deals have started coming through to me. And I started investing in, particularly in Cape Town, around about 3 to 4 years ago. And year on year, I've just been finding some great deals. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you guys an amazing deal. And I think this is the best deal for 2023. I think this is my best deal that I've seen so far. And I am privileged to bring it to you. If you've never been here before, and if we are meeting for the first time, hey, welcome. My name is TJ. It is great to hang out with you. I'm a property investor, but most importantly, never remember me as a property investor, because that's what I do for my family. How I can help you, I'm a business coach. I can help you to do exactly what I am doing. And you too can do it. It is not difficult at all. And I've been doing this for a while, but today it is Wednesday deal day. And on a Wednesday, what we definitely do is that we bring out to you some good deals. And today it is Christmas. So I bring out to you two deals. Yeah, I should stop that, ne? I said two deals. That makes it four, ne? Isn't it? Okay, good. I bring you two deals nonetheless. And these two deals here, it is deals that are in two different towns, but the one deal is in Cape Town. That's what I'm going to focus on, because I just think that it's an amazing deal. And the other deal, it's kind of like a by-the-way deal. It's a very cool deal. For 1.6, anyone can snatch that, obviously, if you are employed. And I am Torajak. Some of you don't know. That's me. I'm a husband to one, and I've got two boys. Not two boys. I've got two babies. One is a boy and one is a girl. We've been spending some quality time within these holidays. But over and above this is the reason why we do some of the things that we do, so that we can live the lifestyle that we want to live with our loved ones. And yeah, that's my family there. And you might be wondering, why are you telling us that? Well, if it wasn't for these people here, these two that you're seeing together with my wife, this guy here will probably be still dumb and probably be still chasing other things and not chasing the dream of real estate or the dream of living the lifestyle that I want to live, or the dream of having a legacy, or the dream. I can go on. There's so many things why I do what I do. But these three people, they push me to do that. And maybe I should be asking yourself the question in 2023, as we go on to 2024 or the next year, what is your thing? Why do you want to do what you want to do? Maybe, my friends, if you find a cool reason, you might just be able to do what you're wanting to do. Okay, awesome. If you're new here to the tribe, there is around about 4 things that we do here. And one of those things is, I'm going to literally mention all of them to you. The first thing that I do here is that I offer business coaching services. And business coaching services is for people that are wanting to start their real estate business, or for people that are just getting stuck within their business and you're not so sure how to navigate it, but specifically for those that are in the real estate side. But I can help you as well if you're in any other form of the business, because the fundamentals of business and how to grow a business, well, they're kind of like the same. And I can help you with that. The second thing that we do here at the tribe is that we can get you some cool deals, some very good deals, like I'm going to be sharing with you. a little bit later on. But if you've been here many a times, you would have seen some of the other deals as well. Now, these are the deals that are available to you when you got ready, when you've got the mullah and you're ready. You can jump onto any deal and we'll pass it on to you. The third thing that I do here at the tribe is that I've got partners that are attorneys. So we've got legal services that we render here. And the last thing is that we also do property management. You see some of the deals that come out to you, they will say that they are fully managed. It just basically means that I've got an extension team members that can help you with that property management, especially in student accommodation. And that's just giving you so much value for being here at the tribe, right? I can give all of these things to you. So delivering value. Now, you might be wondering, how do we get hold of you, TJ? Well, for some of you, you've been having challenges in following links and things like that. So here is the number for you. You can reach us on that number, and it is our office number. And bearing in mind, we may not be available when you call, don't worry. We will come back to you. Okay, so it's our office number. You can use it on WhatsApp, and you can also just give us a ring as and when you are getting stuck, as and when you are looking for a deal, as and when you are bouncing off something of good in your business. We are there to help. Or you can drop us an email. You can drop us an email, and that is our email address, hello@thetjtribe.com. We're available on these times here on the South African business times. So some of my friends who are overseas and you're wanting to do business, be cautious of that. As I go along, not so long ago, I indicated a deal to you guys. And I said to you guys, there is a deal, and this deal here was actually snatched. I want to say snatched because it went live here, and then in a couple of days, someone else got it. And the person that got this deal is actually someone that I've been teaching in their business. And he is a chief operating officer in a very big company. And he came through to the tribe and said, TJ, I know that in my current employment, I am the second in charge. But what's going to happen here is that someday I will need to retire. And I am young. He's around about 45 years old. And he says, TJ, I've got a bit of money. I can borrow some money at the bank. How can you help me to grow this business on the side? And that's where I came in to become a business coach for him. And we started journeying in, fixing it, what needs to be fixed. And eventually there was a deal that came by. And this was his first deal that came in. He's married. He's got his own kids and so on. And he had a bit of money. And he went to buy this property for around about 2.2 million. So this is a live deal. You see that there, the picture that I've put in there. That's a new picture of the property. That picture was literally taken around about 4 or 5 days ago. And he sent me a picture. It says, TJ, I'm doing my construction right now. Instead of being on a holiday, this is what I'm doing. And I said to him, brother, high five to you, because you're doing what many will not do during the holidays so that they can be having holidays for most of their life. Yeah. And that's what it's all about. It reminds me of when I actually started. I got taught by Robert Kiyosaki back in the days. And my training was in December, my friends. Yeah, it was in December. So I didn't have any holiday. And I went on to my training. And today, it is paying off. It is paying off. I am reaping the fruits. That's what I am doing, right? So you got to do what many are not prepared to do at that particular time. But why am I sharing with you on this particular deal? My friends, the deal is in progress. That's what I can share with you. The deal is in progress. He bought it, and I think it registered not so long ago. And basically on this property here, he is putting in an additional 500,000 on this deal. So he had some cash. And this 500,000 is basically now going to be in the deal. Now, when we showcase the deal, we had an estimation of, I think it was a 90,000 income. And he then went on to the property and some of the team members that we have, architects, and town planners and so on, they went through onto the property, like what we do when we're doing due diligence on a property. And they realized that actually he can create, or he can have more beds. And his income now has actually grown from 90 grand to 120,000. Boom! That's from a gross perspective, my friends. Okay, don't think that he bought for 2 million, he's getting 90,000, 120,000 a month. That's gross, right? Gross. He still needs to pay the bank. And I am giving you this update so that you can see that these deals are happening underneath your nose whilst you're still scrolling and you don't want to come to school and learn. Well, you will not reap the benefits or the rewards. But my teacher, Robert Kiyosaki, says, sometimes if you not become a millionaire by working, you can also become a millionaire by marrying a millionaire. Maybe some of us, that's our easy way of being a millionaire. I prefer to work. Right. Nonetheless, let's go along, my friends. So this is deal number one. I'm just giving you an update of something that's happening in the community. It is happening. I'm excited that soon I'll be going through onto that property, and we can give you a nice walkthrough of what they have done on their property before they start to tenant it. If you are here for the first time, you will know that this is what you won't know that this is what we do, right? So what we do here, I'm going to go in the next 3 seconds, but basically we read this out loud to ourselves. So wherever you are right now, let's jump on it. 1, 2, 3. My heart is open. My mind is open. Help me, TJ, to make some money. Right, let's go on it again. My heart is open. My mind is open. Help me, TJ, to make some money. I just do this so that we can open up the mind and we can open up the heart, because sometimes these two are in conflict and you can't make a decision. So we are here to help you. Hopefully that was helpful. Just continue affirming it yourself from time to time. As we go on to the deal. Deal number one, which is a fully managed deal. What do I mean by this? You don't have to do anything other than buying it, my friends. You don't have to do anything other than buying the deal. And then thereafter, you speak to your property manager, right? And they will give you feedback of what is happening on the deal. On this particular deal, you can buy this property for a whopping 1.6 million. The contract has already been signed. All you now need to do is just to say, I am here with my 1.6, whether it is cash or whether it is a bond, right? So that's the buying price. Thereafter, you need another 500,000. This 500,000 will be towards your closing costs together with your renovation and furniture. This is previously a student accommodation. It was kind of like running as a student accommodation, not professionally, but they were just running it. You know, they're like 5, 6 students that are on the property. And we've gone to the property. We've seen that we can actually do around about 18 students on the property. So 8 students can be on this property. You're buying it for 1.8, and you will be banking on your 500,000 on a cash on cash of 36%. Woo-wee, TJ. Yep, I do mean it. Some of you have cash at the bank at the moment. I was speaking to someone else who's wanting to come in and to be coached with me. And they're saying, TJ, you know, I'm not so sure. I've got 1.8 million that is at the bank, and I'm getting round up, I think they said 13,000 or something like that they're getting on a monthly basis. Is this a good thing for me to go? I'm like, yeah, bro. I don't know. But if it was me, that's what I'll do. Yeah. So if my money, probably they're getting maybe like 10% on there, or maybe even less. But you do the maths, right, on that money there. And if my money was working now in an asset like this one, my asset is growing, bingo, in appreciation, and I'm getting more than what the bank is giving them, bingo, but there's a bit of work. But this might not be for you. This is a way, it is not the way. So it is a way in which you can be able to save your money, but there's a bit of work. Obviously, if your money is at the bank, there is no money, you're just getting the interest. But actually what's going to happen is that The same bank is going to borrow I the money. Yeah. Or any of the other investor partners that we have here at the tribe, or anyone else who is learning how to do that. That's how the banks works, right? But anyway, let's go along. Today we're not talking about how the banks works, right? We can talk about that in the masterminds as and when they come. Right. So on this deal here that I'm talking about of 1.6, there is a whooping 1.3 million equity. Woo! 1.3 million. Yes, I did say that, my friends. So which means that when you're buying this property, you're making money already. But on top of that, there's equity. The 36% that I've just given you here, my friends, it's a cash on cash. It's not including the 1.3 equity. If we include that, those that have been scammed before will be saying, no, this is a scam. So that's why I decided not to include it. But I saw a post of late, I think it was from Robert Kiyosaki. He said, it is those that are financially savvy and educated that will see opportunities around them. Those that are not, even if the opportunities come by, underneath their nose, they will always say it's a scam. But anyway, let's go along. Right, let's go on, my friends, as we go on to deal number 2. I think this is the best deal for 2024. 23. I think this is the best deal for the year. I really think so. Let's do a drum roll, a reto bet, a drum roll. So that deal that I was talking about of the 1.6, it is not in Cape Town. It is in a town that is called Northwest. It's serving the Northwest University, and that's where it is. This year that we're talking about now, we are moving to Mother City. Welcome. Welcome to Cape Town, XA. You're right, man. I miss my Cape Town people. My Cape Town people, they've got a cooler accent. Yeah, that's just cool. But anyways, let's go on to talk about the deal without us talking about the accents in Cape Town. There's like so many variances of Cape Town. Different people in different areas have different accents. But anyways, I love them all. Right. Best deal of the year. I did say that when I started investing in Cape Town, people said that there are no cash flow in deals. I have found two strategies that work in Cape Town. And those strategies are Airbnb and student accommodation. And they will give you cash flow. Now, this particular deal, my friends, that I'm going to be sharing with you it is in Cape Town. It is a 7-unit building. So it's a block of flats, right? Some of you have been meaning to buy blocks of flats. I want to buy a block of flats. Right, here it is in Cape Town. You will not be able to find such an affordable property in Cape Town. I can guarantee you that. For 7 units, a proper house is 3.2 million or 3-bed or something like that. That's 3 million. And now you're getting a block of flats. If I didn't have kids, actually, I was saying to my wife the other day when this deal came by, I'm like, dude, why don't we go to this place so that we can stay upstairs and then we rent out the bottom? It's like house hacking 101. I've just given you another strategy there. House hacking, that's what it's called. When you're staying on the property, but you're renting out another piece. But today, we're talking about this 3.2 deal and 7 units. And there is 3 strategies that you can do here. Rent. You can do a rental. You can buy it and then you can rent it, just like what I've just mentioned now, which is house hacking. Or you can do student accommodation. I understand student accommodation. I've been doing student accommodation for the last couple of years. In this area that I am smashing it, right? Over and above that, you can do Airbnb. Oh, my friends, there is something else that I also want to share with you. How about you buy the same property, during the year you do student accommodation, but during the seasons of holidays, Easter's and New Year and Christmas, especially Christmas, how about you then do Airbnb? So you're combining 2 strategies on one deal. Isn't that amazing? That'll be so amazing. But I want to say to you guys, on this deal, the numbers that I'm going to be sharing with you, I did not include the student. I included this deal as a student accommodation, but I did not include the Airbnb portion of it. But what I'm also going to do here is some of you, you look at these deals and are like, TJ, but how do you get to these numbers? Don't worry, hang 10. For this property that we are talking about, specifically in Cape Town, I am going to do a deep dive. I am going to do a deep dive, and on the next video that's coming up, you will be able to see this deep dive. My deep dive videos, I always share with you my tools that I use so that you can learn how to do them as well. Some of them you pay for them, and you can go and pay for them. My deep dive videos that I do, it's also to showcase with you how I calculate everything from seeing the property on the internet to as far as me making a decision. So I'm giving you the same process that I will be doing to actually make a decision whether the deal is a good deal. And so those videos are generally a little bit longer than normal because we walk on a step by step. And if you're interested in some of those videos, well, stay tuned and also remember to subscribe so that when those videos come out, you can see it and you can learn from it. My name is TJ. Right. Awesome. Let's go on to talk about this particular deal. You're buying it for 3.2 million. It's available. There's a Reno of 560. Let's call it 600. And you'll be collecting 100,000 on this deal. And there is a cash on cash of 56% return on investment on your money. Oh, TJ. Sure, in Cape Town. Yeah, my friends. Yeah. Now, also, this particular property, the value of this building is 5 million rand. Yeah, it is 5 million rand. 100K you're collecting on a monthly basis. Bingo, you're buying it at 3.2. You have just made just below 2 bar, my friends. Just below. An estimation of 2 million is your equity position on this deal in an area that is escalating in double digits. Cape Town, we all know it. We don't need to be told. We all know it. Appreciation is the master there. All right. But anyways, let's go along. If you're ready and you're saying, TJ, I want this deal, how best can you get it? Number one, you can either send us a WhatsApp or you can call us on this number that is on the screen right now. As you can see it, or there is a form in the comments. We are going to pin a comment, and basically that comment is going to be saying linktree/meet the TJ tribe. And basically what it is that it's a call back request. So you're not able to speak to us now, or you're not able to get a hold of us. You can populate your details, your name, your surname, and to say the deal, just put in 20 December, and we'll ask you a couple of questions. This is actually our preferred way of you coming through to us, because then we can see all of your details. From seeing your details, we can engage you accordingly. But you're most welcome also to hit us on WhatsApp, and you're also most welcome to hit us on email if you've got an email address. But basically, this is the deal. Now, my friends, I always say at the TJ tribe, we are called to be fruitful and to multiply. But how best can you do that if you do not have resources? So our game here is to make sure that we are equipping ourselves financially so that we can be able to multiply financially and otherwise. And we can be able to do many things that we want to do. So I am going to go back to the, when we started talking. I did say that many people say that in Cape Town, you can't find deals that are cash flowing. You're just looking at it on the wrong lens, because you're not looking at all strategies possible. So if you look at all possible strategies that you know, and maybe you don't know these strategies, Don't worry. Go to school, learn. And by the way, we may not be the right school for you, but we want you to come in and learn with us. But find a school and learn these things. And you might be asking yourself, TJ, you said return on investment. What does that mean? It just means that your money is working harder for you. But if all of these are some of the things that you're asking yourself questions on, then my friends, you need to go to school. You need a business coach. You need someone else to explain it to you. You need to read books. That's what it's all about. So, 2 deals in one price, you can get them. One is for 3.2, another one is for 1.6. Which one is yours? Now, my friends, when you are now reaching out to us, because there's 2 deals, don't be confused. You want both. No. Go with the one that you best fit, your financial status fit. Right? If you got 2 million, go for the 1.6. It's easy. It's in the bag. We celebrate with you and we make some money out of that. Yeah. Both deals are fully managed, which means that my team can be able to manage these properties for you. And all you need to do is to become an armchair investor in your deal. You're investing it yourself. It is in your name. You're buying it yourself. And all my team will be doing is to manage it for you, just like they're managing some of my other deals. My friends, it is ITJ. We'll check you out on the next video. And happy holidays. Boom, boom.